Welcome student in Sir Sundarbai Manikadsu Polytechnic, Sasamandnagar. In previous video, we start basic chemistry containing first unit is chemical bonding and catalysis. In that video, we discuss different topics in this chapter. So we discuss electronic theory of valence, atomicity of the molecules. Then different basic terms are valence shell, valence electrons means what. Then we discuss what is meant by octet and doublet, and also we start what is different types of valencies. So what is the valence shell? We again repeat these basic terms. So what is meant by valence shell? Valence shell, it will be means the outermost shell of the atom will be called as the valence shell. And what is meant by valence electrons? Valence electrons means the outermost shell containing electrons called as valence electrons. And octet and doublet means, so octet means the outermost shell of the element having presence of 8 electrons. This will be called as the octet. And the doublet means the outermost shell of the element having presence of 2 electrons, and they show the stable configuration. They will be called as the doublet. So in the periodic table containing elements, here hydrogen and helium, which shows the doublet, and other elements which shows the octet. Okay. So and also we discuss the term is the valency. So valency means capacity to form the bond, and or the outermost shell containing electrons or the valence electrons, which decides the valency of the particular element. The elements which shows the different elements which form the different types of bond. So this bond or this chemical combination will be carried out in different ways. So one of the way is either loss or gain of electron, another second way is by the mutual sharing of electron, and third way is the only one atoms can capable for sharing. Okay. On that different ways the chemical combination or the chemical bonds will be formed. Okay. So this valency will be of different types. First type of valency is electrovalency, or it will be also called as the ionic bond. Second type of valency is the covalency, or it is called as covalent bond. Third type of valency is coordinate valency. Next is metallic bond, and the last one is the hydrogen bond. Okay, so let's see these one by one. So first type of valency is the electrovalency or the ionic bond. This bond is formed by either loss or gain of electrons. So the bond will be formed in between the two atoms. So these two atoms containing one atom which can lose the electron and other atom which can accept or gain this electron, then that times the bond will be formed in between these two atoms. So X and the bond is formed between these two atoms will be called as the ionic bond. So that means the X atom which can lose their electron and Y atom which can gain this electron, then that times the chemical bond will be formed between these two atoms. We will be called as the ionic bond, or it will also called as the electrovalence. Okay. Covalent bond will be formed on that time when the mutual sharing will be carried out in between the atoms. For example, these two atoms, that is X and Y. In these, the X having presence of 1 electron or the 4 electrons, and the Y will also having presence of 4 electrons in their valence shell, and it also requires more 4 electrons to complete their octet. So that means the X can require more 4 electrons to complete their octet, and Y will also require 4 electrons to complete their octet. So that's why these two atoms which can share these 4 electron in between there and form the bond, this bond will be called as the covalent bond. Okay. Next type of valency will be called as the coordinate valency. So coordinate valency will be formed on that type. Hence, in this, for example, these two atoms, that is X and Y, in these two atoms containing only one atom can share their electron, and other atom which cannot contribute their any electron, then that times bond is formed will be called as the coordinate bond, or it will be also called as the coordinate valency. Okay. So metallic, next type of valency will be the metallic bond. So the metallic bond is formed when the one of the bond is formed between the atoms containing one atom is the metal, then that time metallic bond will be formed. Next type of and last type of valency is the hydrogen bond. So hydrogen bond is formed on that type, hence one atom is hydrogen and other atom will be the electronegative atom, any electronegative atom, then that time hydrogen bond will be formed. So these different types of bond will be discussed in details. Okay, so let's see. The first type of valency is the electrovalency, or it will be the ionic bond. So I also discuss when the ionic bond is formed, but again we discuss the definition of ionic bond is. So the definition of ionic bond is the force of attraction that bind oppositely charged ions together. The bond is formed will be called as the ionic bond. So we all know about the ionic bond is formed on that type when one atom can lose their electron and other atom can gain this electron. So on this loss and gain of electron, that time the charge will develop on the particular atom. So that's why the oppositely charged ions will generate. So you all know the oppositely charged ions have a force of attraction. So that's why on that force of attraction the bond is formed will be called as the ionic bond. For example, we take sodium chloride molecule will be formed. This is the ionic compound. This compound will be formed when the one atom is sodium and another atom is the chlorine. When sodium having atomic number is 11, so their electronic configuration is 281, and chlorine having atomic number is 17, so that's why their electronic configuration is 287. So the sodium atom having outermost shell contains 1 electron and chlorine having outermost shell contains 7 electrons. So that time the sodium atom can lose their outermost shell containing 1 electron and acquire stable configuration, and chlorine atom will also require 1 electron to complete their octet or to acquire stable configuration. So that's why sodium can lose their electron and chlorine can accept this electron and to acquire stable configuration. So in this loss and gain of electrons, the charge will be developed. So that's the charge is Na plus and Cl minus on the atoms. Okay. So these oppositely charged ions having the force of attraction. So on the force of attractions they come together and form the molecule. This will be called as the sodium chloride, and the bond is formed in between these two atoms. It will be the bond is formed. It will be the ionic bond. Okay. So let's clear this topic. So this ionic bond or this electrovalency are also having two types. Electrovalency are of two types, and these types are the positive. One type is the positive electrovalency. Types of electrovalency. And their types are, first type is positive electrovalency and another type is negative electrovalency. So let's see, first type of valency is the positive electrovalency. So positive electrovalency means, or it will be seen when, okay. So positive electrovalency means electrons from the metallic atom of an element so as to complete their octet, then that times positive electrovalency will be seen. So this valency is obtained by loss of electron, from metallic atom. One important term we remember, ionic bond or electrovalency, it will be seen when these two atoms will be dissimilar, or one atom is metal and another atom is non-metal. Then that times the ionic bond will be formed. So that's why in the the metallic atom which can lose their electron, then that times they can show the positive electrovalence. Remember, again I repeat, positive electrovalency means this valency is obtained by loss of electrons from metallic atom. Ionic bond will be formed in between these two atoms. One atom is metal and another atom is non-metal. So metal will always can lose their electron and positive electrovalency will be seen. So see, for example, sodium atom. Sodium atom having atomic number is 11, electronic configuration is 281. So this sodium atom having the nucleus which contains also 11 electrons and also 11 number of protons is there. Okay, so this is the structure of sodium atom. In that structure of sodium atom having having that nucleus of sodium atom having 11 number of protons are present, and in outermost shell contains also 11 number of electrons. So see, this is 1 electron, second, and that means 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 and 11. So these are sodium atom having presence of 11 number of protons and 11 number of electrons. Okay, so these and that conditions, sodium atom having outermost shell contains 1 electron is there. So for acquiring stable configuration, sodium can lose their outermost shell containing electron. Okay, sodium can lose their outermost shell containing electron. So that's why they will lose their 1 electron. So their electron number is 10. So that means the sodium having presence of 11 number of protons and 10 electrons will be there. So that's why sodium on the loss of electrons, they will having increase the number of protons. So you all know protons means positive charge and electrons means negatively charged particles. Okay, so sodium atom having one more positively charged atom will be present. So that's why sodium will be represented as Na plus and their positive electrovalency is +1 because they are having presence of one more proton. Okay, so that's why sodium having positive electrovalency is +1. So another example we take, that is the magnesium atom. So this magnesium atom having atomic number is 12. So their electronic configuration is 282 and their structure of atom of magnesium atom is and their outermost shell which contains 2 electrons are present. Okay, so this magnesium atom having the nucleus which having presence of 12 number of protons and 12 electrons will revolving around there. Okay, so the magnesium atom having outermost shell contains 2 electrons. For acquiring stable configuration, magnesium atom can lose their outermost shell containing 2 electrons. So the reaction will be carried out as the magnesium can lose their outermost shell containing 2 electrons for acquiring stable configurations. So that's why magnesium having 12 number of protons in that electron. Before the loss of electrons, magnesium atom having nucleus contains 12 protons and 12 electrons. But when they can lose their electrons and acquiring stable configuration, on that times, so magnesium can lose their outermost shell containing 2 electrons. That means they lose their outermost shell containing 2 electrons. That means negatively charged electrons they will be lose, and so that's why they having the extra 2 protons in that structure. So that's why magnesium having a 2 positive charge on it, and their positive electrovalency is +2. Okay, so same condition will be seen in the aluminium. So the aluminium having atomic number is 13, electronic configuration is 2, 3. So their outermost shell contains 3 electrons and stable configurations, aluminum can also lose their outermost shell containing 3 electrons. To see, the reaction is 283. They can lose their outermost shell containing 3 electrons for acquiring stable configuration. On that condition, they will also having a plus 3 charge, because the aluminum having nucleus which having presence of 13 proton and 13 electrons will be present. But when they can acquire stable configuration, then that times the 13 electrons containing 10 electrons will be lost. Sorry, 3 electrons will be lost, and they having presence of 10 electrons. 3 electrons will be lost. So that's why they having presence of 10 electrons. So extra 3 number of protons will be present on that. So that's why this aluminum will having presence of 3 positive charge on it, and their positive electrovalency is +3. Okay. Next type of electrovalency is the negative electrovalency. So negative electrovalency is obtained by, it is exactly opposite to positive electrovalency. Okay. So let's see what is the negative electrovalency. Negative electrovalency. So negative electrovalency, it will be formed when this valence is obtained by gain of electrons from non-metallic atom of an element so as to complete their last orbit. Then that times valency will be formed, will be called as negative electrovalency. So negative electrovalency will be formed when the gain of electron by non-metallic atom of an element. Again, see the positive electrovalency. Positive electrovalency here will be having loss of electron from metallic atom, but in negative electrovalency having gain of electron from non-metallic atom. I already told the ionic bond will be formed in between those atoms. The one atom is metal and another atom is non-metal. So you remember, metal can always lose their electron and show positive electrovalency, and non-metals can gain the electrons and show the negative electrovalency. Okay. For example, we take the chlorine atom. So this chlorine atom having atomic number is 70, electronic configuration is 287. Okay. So this chlorine atom, for acquiring stable configuration, they require one more electron to complete their octet. Okay, and the chlorine is non-metal, you know. So chlorine which can require one electron to complete its octet or for acquiring stable configuration. So that's why the chlorine can accept the one electron from other atom, and then that times the electron number will be increased. So that's why their negative electrovalency on that number. For example, chlorine having atomic structure is that type. This is the structure of chlorine. So this chlorine having presence of 17 number of protons in its nucleus and 17 number of electrons which revolves around there. In that structure, chlorine which can, for acquiring stable configuration, it can gain one electron, and the reaction is chlorine can gain one electron and acquiring stable configurations. Before gain of electron of the chlorine atom, their electronic configuration is 287. When it can gain the electron and acquire stable configuration, one electrons which can added in that structure. Okay, that is the and their electronic configuration is 288. Okay, so chlorine can gain one electron, so the one electron will be there, will be present. This one electron will be present is there, and the octet of chlorine will be complete. So chlorine which having presence of 17 proton and 17 electron, but when they can gain one electron, then that times their electron number is 18. So the extra negative charge will present on the chlorine. So that's why chlorine will be having a negative charge, and their negative electrovalency will be -1. Negative electrovalency will be -1. Okay. So we see the next example is for sulfur. Sulfur having atomic number 16, electronic configuration is 286. In this sulfur atom, they having presence of, this is the structure of sulfur atom. They are having presence of 6 electrons in its valence shell. So their nucleus having presence of 16 proton and 16 electrons which revolve around there. So in that type, for acquiring stable configuration, sulfur can accept the 2 electrons from the other atom, and the reaction is for acquiring stable configuration, they gain the 2 electrons from other atom, and for acquire stable configuration, then that times the 16 number of protons will be present in the sulfur atom and 16 number of electrons, but gaining of 2 electrons, there will be extra 2 electrons will be present on the sulfur, so they are having presence of 2 negative charge on it, and their negative electrovalency is -2. Negative electrovalency is always minus and positive electrovalency is always positive. Another example we take is the phosphorus atom. So this phosphorus having atomic number is 15. So their structure will be is that type. So their electronic configuration is 285. So the outermost shell of phosphorus, which contains 5 electrons, it require more 3 electrons to complete its octet. So they, for acquiring stable configuration, they can gain these 3 electrons and get stable configuration. So the phosphorus having nucleus contains 15 proton and 15 electrons which revolves around there. For gaining of 3 electrons, extra 3 electrons will be gaining of 3 electrons. They gain the 3 electrons from other atom. Okay, for gaining of 3 electrons, 3 extra negative charge on it, and negative electrovalency of phosphorus is -3. Okay, so today we stop here. In next video we discuss formation of ionic compound. Okay, then we start the next type of bond is the covalent bond.